Yo, what's good, everybody? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What is good, everybody? What's happening? Welcome back to the Open Gym. We back. We back. Atlanta's taking on the Sacramento Kings. Hopefully, about to be back in the win column. But Atlanta did take a L last game against the Celtics. I don't know the rest. The rest were too involved in that one. I can't lie to y'all. But hey, the Magic City hoodie came in very nicely. It's Magic City representation. It's actually quite comfortable if you ask me. So we'll see how this game goes. Hopefully this is a dub for Atlanta. Hopefully they can get back in the win column. They need it. Half game behind the Raptors right now. Ooh, shit. Excuse me. So I got a couple starters out. No Dyson. No Dyson. No Kaminga. No Onyeka for Atlanta. So Atlanta missing some folks, but they still got Nikhil. Still got Jalen. Jock Landale's back. So we are still only down to one center, unfortunately. Excuse me, yeah. Allergies whooping my ass. So Jalen and Nikhil are, excuse me, leading the way for the most improved votes. Yeah, like I said, allergies whooping my ass, so excuse me, y'all. So no Onyeka and no Dyson. Dyson's out with that great toe sprain. And Onyeka, I'm not sure what Onyeka's out with. Not quite sure what they got Onyeka listed to be out with. But the Kings come in struggling. They are 5-5 over the last 10. Oh dang! So Rusty's out. So even though Atlanta is missing some folks, still should be somewhat easy. Nothing is for sure though in the NBA for sure. Hold on, y'all. Sheesh. All right, so yeah, no Dyson, no Kaminga, no Onyeka. Onyeka's out with his finger. Did seem to get shaken up last game against the Celtics, but we'll see how it goes. Should be fine though, honestly. Playing the Kings, but Atlanta does need this win. Not a lot of must-win games in the regular season, but this is one of them. I hate this Crown Royal commercial, but Atlanta, I don't know. I don't want to say got the game stolen last game against the Celtics, but the refs definitely did play a factor in it. They played more of a factor in it than they needed to play. So hopefully this game, it was playoff intensity and play style these last couple games against the Pistons and the Celtics. So probably good for Atlanta to somewhat experience that before the actual playoffs start. Excuse me, y'all. Allergies going to work. Yeah, man. There's only what 7 games left. It's tough. It's gonna be a struggle in the off season having no Hawks basketball. It's gonna be tough, y'all. So 4 home games and I believe 3 games left on the road for Atlanta. So we got the final four at Atlanta, Sacramento, Boston, New York, and Cleveland. So it's gonna be a good lineup for Atlanta to close out the year at State Farm. So let's go, y'all. Let's go. Hopefully Atlanta can get back in the win column and they will be all right. Hold on. Versus True, head big as hell. So Landale gets the start. Mohammed Gay filling in at the 4. Jalen Johnson at the 3. Nikhil at the 2. And it's going to be CJ McCullum at the 1. So no Dyson, no Onyeka, and no Kaminga. Atlanta's going to take on the struggling Sacramento Kings. Hopefully they can get a dub. I won't mind the blowout, to be honest. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. Excuse me. So Landale missed the last game against the Celtics with a shoulder impingement. So he's got that right shoulder taped up. See how he operates tonight. So tip goes to Atlanta. Game is underway. Hold on. Pause that real quick. So Jalen operating gets it to Mo Gay in the corner. Mo lines up the three, can't hit it though. DeMar DeRozan brings it up for the Kings. You got to be careful because he can go off at any point. He's had a couple 30, 40 point games these last couple games for the Kings. CJ gets that floater up a little short, but it still rolls in. CJ breaks the scoring for either team. I know it's a lot out for Atlanta. Benny, Atlanta is probably using this game as a rest game. So Kings are probably it's been a rest game for the Kings for a while. So Atlanta first played Sacramento on the 12th of November. They beat them by a pretty good margin. I believe it was almost by what 30. So Moge can't clean that up. Sacramento's on the break, and Malik Monk finishes at the rim. But yeah, it's definitely a bang up game. Sacramento, like I said, they I wish we were playing DeAndre Hunter. He is out for the season though. He had eye surgery. CJ slips it to Mo Gay, and Mo Gay throws it down. Gets a little bit of redemption there. And a little interesting stat too. Nikhil is, I believe, fourth in fast break points. He has, I think it said 404 if I'm not mistaken. Oh wow, what a late call as Landell is whistled for that foul against Reynaud. I'm about to get another tissue, boy. Allergies. It's about that time. They're whooping my ass. Let me grab something. Let me grab a tissue real quick. All right, y'all, we good. half. So right now, knocks down the free throws, makes it a 4 point game. Jalen, although Atlanta lost, had an excellent game last game against the Celtics as he finds Jock Landale, gets it to go. Let's see if Jalen tries to get that triple double. Should be a game where he can get his. So CJ brings it up for the Hawks. He gets it to Jalen, who has a mismatch against Devin Carter. I thought he got cut, honestly, as Jalen's floater cannot find the bottom of the bucket. Nikhil out there matched up against Malik Monk. Does a good job. Malik gets it up. As Reynaud cleans it up. Atlanta kind of quiet, kind of slow to start. Jalen's three in and out. Moge there to somewhat clean it up. Him and Jock Landale fighting. That's what Atlanta missed right there is the Jock Landale's presence for offensive rebounds. As a Chua and just muscles that basket in. So like I said, been somewhat choppy for the Hawks. 3 of 10 on offense so far. As Nikhil's pass deflected, but CJ can contain it. As CJ's three no good, hits the top of the backboard. So Atlanta playing a little. This is not the Atlanta we're used to over this little run. So Atlanta just needs to get easy looks, play a little cleaner on defense, and then it'll be all right. Those type of opportunities, yeah, we gotta. Atlanta has to win this one. They really can't afford to lose. So it's the basketball guys set Atlanta up with a easier uh, game, but we'll see if they can take advantage of it. It's gonna be a kickball. So it's 10-6 right now. It's gonna be side out for Atlanta. Yeah, my fault, man. My voice all messed up. My nose is going through it. The sinus is getting the ass kicked. Allergies. They're a different beast out here. So Jalen gets it to Jock. Jock lines up the triple, and that one falls. So yeah, you're right, Benny Rowe. Atlanta has to win this one to hold on to their standing position. They're a half game behind the Raptors, so if they win, they'll jump in front of them. As DeMar DeRozan gets that pull-up jumper to go, it's 12-9. As Jalen gets Reynaud up in the air, and he gets right to the basket, no problem. It's 11-2. Achua drives against Landale. He gets it to fall, so Achua has, I believe, 4 or 6. As Jalen lines up the triple, and he gets it to go. It is now 14 up. He just walks right into that triple, no problem. No resistance at all. So, so Atlanta kind of picking things up as Reynaud cleans it up. It's going to be a offensive basket interference. Sheesh. So we got a timeout. I don't know if the Kings are challenging or not. Whew, man, yeah, allergies, allergies, allergies. I don't miss this season at all. Whew. So it's a tie game, 14 up. Like I said, Atlanta's kind of starting off slow. Jalen has 5 points. Him and Landale kind of leading the way. But it's going to be a game by committee, really. No Dyson, no Onyeka, no Kaminga. Nothing serious. I don't think they got hurt for real. But probably just using this game as a game to take a rest, honestly. Which no problem. Atlanta kind of lining up to some somehow, some way be in the playoffs. I don't think anybody would have guessed Atlanta was gonna be here after the halfway mark. I think this was everybody's guess at the I guess preseason, but nobody knew the moves Atlanta was gonna make. I think they're doing really well for what has transpired this year. Losing the face of the franchise, kind of readjust completely, and I think Atlanta's doing just fine. Honestly, they're sitting in the top six spots. I really don't think anybody could have guessed this. The run that they've been on. The schedule has, granted, it has been favorable, but that's not the only reason Atlanta's getting dubs. She talking about Sacramento and Orlando. We are not Orlando. I, I respect you, Madison Hawk. I believe that's who's reporting, but we are not Orlando. Well, I don't think Atlanta has to worry. They just gotta let the young guys go off. Jalen's still here, so if Jalen's still here, I don't think they got anything to worry about. Yeah, I do like the balance of this team. Um, Quinn Snyder is having his way, experimenting. I think the only time this team doesn't look like quite cohesive is when Quinn Snyder kind of tries to tinker with the lineup as Nikhil's three can't go. It's a little short. Gabe Vincent there to blow that one up. He's gonna give it to Mo. Mo's gonna give it to Jalen. Jalen's gonna gather and get it to go 16-14 as Atlanta turns defense to offense off that Gabe Vincent steal. That is a great thing with Mo. Kickball crazy, but yeah, Gabe Vincent. I mean, obviously height wise, you're gonna lose some advantages, but he is a defensive guard. So it's really great to see Gabe Vincent get some burn early on too, as him and Ricochet have some chemistry, making things happen. So that's gonna be a turnover on Malik Monk. Nikhil just takes it away from Malik. He was about to double dribble anyway. Jalen thought about that three, hands off to Ricochet. Ricochet running a little action with Jalen, gets it right back to him for three. No. So King's back out on the break. Devin Carter tries to create contact but loses the ball, but that's off. Gabe Vincent. Excuse me, 1 second. So air ball there for the Kings as Atlanta gathers it. Ricochet brings it down, and Ricochet is fouled. So yeah, like Benny Rose said, the team is very balanced. Leading the league in assists, so sharing the ball is an integral part of the offense as Nikhil gets it to Gabe. Gabe gets it to Jock. Gets it to Ricochet for three. I do hope Asa Newell gets some PT. He's been going off in the G League. I think he deserves some minutes here in the big with the big squad. Ricochet flies in for the board. He's surveying the court. About to say surveying the field. He gets it to Nikhil. Nikhil operating against Neat Clifford. Nope, that's not Neat Clifford. I don't know who that brother is. I believe that's Killian Hayes. Neat Clifford gets a steal, and Malik Monk is out on the break, and it's gonna be 19-16 now. So Vincent pushes the pace. Looks like Koloko is gonna be the next sub for Landale. As Jalen Midi step back is money. It's 21-16, and Atlanta hold on to a 5-point lead. Rayno gets the corner three up. He gets it to go. It's 19-21. 3:45 left in the opening quarter. Rayno now has 7 points. So Landale gives it to Jalen. Jalen drives, finds the corner for Ricochet. Ball is deflected, but Ricochet puts it up and puts it down. It's 23-19. Yup, Dyson Kaminga and OO are out for the Hawks. Unfortunately, I think it's just rest though. I really don't think it's a serious injuries. Dyson was listed with the greater toe sprain. Onyeka, I think, hurt his finger last game against the Celtics, and Kaminga's just injury management. So, excuse me, I'm fighting these allergies. So if I'm blowing my nose an excessive amount, I apologize. I'm trying to do it away from the mic, not in y'all ear. So it's 23-19. Yeah, Atlanta is without some of their main guys tonight. Unfortunately, but I look at this as a game for the young guys to get some burn. As Gabe Vincent can't quite wrap that pass around the Kings defense, finding Christian Koloko. That's gonna be a timeout for the Kings. But yeah, I feel like this is gonna be a good game for Ricochet. Obviously, it's like a practice game for Jalen. You know what I'm saying? He kind of used to this by now, so he ain't really. This ain't nothing new to him. He done handle the Kings his first go around. So, uh, like I said, Ricochet, Moge, um, who else? Asa Newell. I really hope Asa is featured in this game. It'll be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting. Asa, I think Asa's gonna be special. I think he's gonna be impactful. Um, yeah, I know that was kind of short, but Asa's gonna be special, dog. He's been going off in the G League, um, putting up 20 points, 30 points. So he's been performing down there with the Skyhawks. So hopefully that translates. Jalen kind of took that same route. So that's why I have faith in like players like Asa, um, even Zach. I know Zach doesn't get a lot of time in the G League, if at all. But if Jalen can develop his game in about 3-4 years, then I really think Ricochet, Asa Newell, and really anybody that Atlanta decides to put through the G League program, if they keep kind of investing in it. Actually, the the assistant coach that got promoted to Butler head coach, Ronald Norad, he was the Skyhawks head coach for a couple years. Kind of when Jalen was down there, kind of when Quinn first got here, he got a promotion to the Atlanta Hawks coaching staff, and that really helped Atlanta. Their development program really took a step when the big clubs started buying in. So it's good to see the Hawks kind of really develop talent, not really just kind of luck out in the draft. Because Atlanta hasn't had too much luck in the draft, to be honest. It hasn't been great. I can't lie to y'all. But Atlanta making things happen. They got one of the best five-man lineups in the league with their starters: Jalen, CJ, um, Dyson, um, Onyeka, and Nikhil. Those five are one of the best in the league. Ricochet did get bumped out of the lineup. I don't think it's too. I don't think it's a knock on his game. I just think it's the roster build up more so. Ooh, Corey Kispert just got rocked as Coloco kind of let that happen. So Daquan Plowden gets that three to go. Our old buddy, what's happening, Dave? Appreciate you tuning in to the open gym. Appreciate you pulling up. So we got away from the ball foul committed on Coloco. Dylan Cardwell is the one that's going to be guilty of that. So Atlanta has turned it around. They are now 10 of 20 from the um, field. Started the game off shooting 3 of 10. So it was kind of questionable. CJ gets the shot up. Can't get it to go, but he gets the foul. As he's going to be going to the line. A little under 2.5 minutes to go. Hey, we got a super old Atlanta Hawk in the building. Mike Woodson, the old Atlanta Hawk coach when Joe Johnson and Josh Smith were around. Um, we're not gonna say who the center was for our team back then, but yeah, y'all know like Jamal Crawford days. So CJ splits those free throws, makes it 24-22. Hey, the only gym Dave go to. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate we are the ones. So it's 24 up. Might have to go live on my phone. I don't think I'm quite caught up. So turnover, another turnover for Gabe, and that is no bueno. Clifford knocks that three down. It's 27-24. So CJ operates. He gets it to Zach. Zach puts it up for three. Yes, sir. As Zach Ricochet now has 8 points. He's 2 of 2 from three. Like I said, this could be Zach's game. We'll see, though. We'll see if Quinn can give Zach more than 20 minutes. I really don't know why Coloco wasn't playing against the Celtics, bro. Why was he not out there? No Landale. That's kind of questionable. So that ball just falls right into Atlanta's lap. As Gabe Vincent gets to Corey Kispert. Corey Kispert tries to drive against Plowden. So we got to travel. Yeah, I think Atlanta can win today. They just have to handle business. Every game they play is an NBA game. So they cannot expect to win. I don't think anything is going to be expected. So I don't know if Ace is shaking up still. I know he had a collision his last G League game. So we'll see if Asa gets to play any. CJ operates. He gets that three up. Can't get it to go. It's short. So blocked by Coloco as CJ brings it up. Ricochet kind of tips it to himself. Gets it to Kispert. All right, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? It's 30-27. Hawks get the last shot. But yeah, Dave, I think Atlanta can win. They just gotta handle business, and right now they gotta take the Kings serious. They can't think they're gonna win. They can't expect to win because that's how things get out of control. They got to play every game how they've been playing it, handle business. Granted, they are missing three of their main rotation guys: no Kaminga, no Dyson, and no Onyeka. So Jalen and Zach seem to be understanding the mission though. CJ, he seems to be a slow cooker. He seems to be catching his game kind of later in the game. That seems if he's off, he's gonna be on. If he's on, he's gonna be off. Like if he starts the game off a little slow, he gonna turn it around. I think we could trust CJ. I think he's earned enough trust with at least us in the open gym. we were doubting CJ when he first got here. We were gonna think he was gonna be a ball stopper. Um, Probably just try to use this as his next stop. Just put on your resume, but he seems to be bought in, leading the guys. So got the first quarter break. I'm gonna grab me a water. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, all right, all right. We back. Yeah, Nikhil's back. Who do I think the star of the team is? I think it's Jalen. Jalen's definitely the star. But I think there's room to have multiple. I think. Um, oh, Atlanta gets a steal right off the inbound pass from Sacramento. Gabe gets it to Zach. Zach can't quite get the three to go. So yeah, I think Jalen is a star of this Hawks team, but I think there is room for multiple. It's never just one star in the sky. It's multiple. I know that was probably uh, lame, but it's Chua gets the rebound, gets that floater to go. Precious Achua's game looking pretty polished. CJ now operates, and that ball's gonna be out of bounds. So yeah, back to back for Atlanta. Traveling from Boston to Atlanta, so probably a little slow start for Atlanta. Explain there. CJ tips it to Ricochet. Ricochet puts it up and in. As Ricochet has 10 points, it's 29-32. Good defense by Ricochet on that DeRozan post shot. So Gabe's pull up no good. So swing for Sacramento. That's gonna be an offensive foul as Gabe Vincent is there to stand right in front of DeMar. Does a good job playing his feet, getting that position and drawing that foul. Nikhil is a good player. He is really, really good. That's why I said there's room for multiple. It's gonna be multiple stars in Atlanta, I think. Excuse me. So yeah, I think Nikhil can sustain this level of play, um, especially if Atlanta kind of gets better around the edges. Gets a solid backup center. Landale has done a good job. CJ gets that one to go, but if they can get an athletic backup center, maybe a solid 3-and-D player for the wing. Um, Kispert all right, but he just gets fried on defense. It's gonna be a foul on Gabe Vincent. Cross court pass for DeMar. Swing to Plowden. That three is no good, but CJ tries to get it. DeMar is there to try to get that layup to go. Achua, another one. It's 34-31. Bro, what? Hold on. Well, I'm hella behind. So it's 38-31. Boy, I got I got an allergy test last year, dog. It said I'm allergic to like 80 to 90% what's in the air. I'm going through it. Even when I do take allergy medicine, it's wraps, bro. I'm fried. But Atlanta's struggling here, taking on the Kings. They're down by 7. It's 38-31. I believe this is the largest lead for the Kings for the evening. I thought I was going to sneeze. We good, we good, we good. I definitely feel like I'm finna sneeze. But Atlanta getting out rebounded. They are about to tie Sacramento in turnovers to it's 5-6 at the moment. Only shooting 31% from three, 4-13, thanks to Ricochet. I think Jalen has one and Landale has one. Um, Kings shooting 52% from the field though, so that's gotta be cut down tremendously. But Atlanta doesn't have quite the same defense out there. Dyson's out. Sheesh. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, like I said, my allergies whooping my ass. No, man, I don't need no fresh air. Fresh air is the shit that's kicking my ass right now. Yeah, nah, that fresh air is kicking my ass, bro. The pollen is all in the air. So Jalen's back in for the Hawks, and Nikhil's back in. Kispert and Landell are in. Unfortunately, Richie's in there for the Hawks, maybe to neutralize that defense. Nikhil sidestep triple, no good. Landell's there. We missed that as touch pass from Jalen to Kispert. It's beautiful. So that is what Atlanta missed last game. They are a top 10 team in rebounding now that Jock Landell's joined the squad. And that offensive rebounding has gotten a lot better as Carter gets it back to DeRozan at the top of the three. DeRozan midi, no good, and Achua just over everybody. Yeah, yeah. These are is we got the Zach bobblehead, so we're gonna feature that one I'm sure a lot tonight. And the offensive foul is crazy working. We got Dyson, the Great Barrier Thief. They both have bobblehead nights, I believe. I believe Dyson's was last year, if I'm not mistaken. So Landale picks up an offensive foul. That's crazy work. so so a 7 point game as Nikhil and Kispert calls a turnover. Oh, Ricochet's poster didn't quite. It's been some scary falls for Zach. Whew. Hey, they are. I got Dyson's this season or last season, and Zach had his this year. Zachary lines up that triple, and Landale cleans it up. Knicks, David, David Lingle. We don't like the Knicks over here, but shout out to Jock. Jock Landale cleans that one up. It's now 40-35. It's 5 point game. So it's kind of been up and down. Not the usual squad for Atlanta. No Kaminga. No Onyeka, and no what you call it, uh, Dyson. So a little bit of a rest game for those three. Atlanta's next one is a tough one. They got a rematch against Boston, I believe on maybe Tuesday, maybe Monday or Tuesday. But I know it's in Atlanta. So Atlanta, hey, David, David Engel, 549. I hope you pull up when Atlanta plays the Knicks. Don't be ducking now. Pull up when Atlanta plays the Knicks here in the next week or some change. Cause those results are gonna be interesting, brother. Cat usually has pretty good games against the Hawks, but we'll see. We'll see. That's gonna be a good game. I hope you in the open gym for that one, and I hope you're not ducking. Especially the Knicks, man. The Knickerbockers, nah, we not gonna let that slide. Well, Dave, there's two Daves in the chat right now. Dave 14, and then David Engel 549 on YouTube. So we got two Daves in the chat. But Dave, you always welcome. Dave B on Twitch. I mean, all Daves are welcome, even if you are a Knicks fan. But hey, I was really aiming at Engel and Dingleberry. I believe I believe the Hawks they'll play the Kings, and then they'll play the Celtics, and then they play the Cavs, and then the Knicks. Well, Brooklyn, and then the Knicks, I believe. I don't know if it's in Madison Square Garden or what, but I know they play in the next couple days. So 35-40, Jock Landale, Reese Shea, Jalen going, keeping the Hawks afloat. Demar gets the friendly roll. Nikhil gets shot up, but he's gonna get a technical foul. So Demar gets the tech as he gets the foul called on himself. He doesn't quite agree with it. Oh, Dave, you haven't chose your team yet. Hey, man, I got one suggestion. I got one suggestion. One suggestion. You're always welcome, brother. You're always welcome. Dave, just go ahead, bro. Just go ahead, Dave. Just go ahead, Dave. Just go ahead, bro. Just go ahead and join the squad, bro. I don't want to make you. I don't want to pressure you now, but just jump on the bandwagon while you can. It don't got to be your only team, but just go ahead and say you a fan of the Hawks, brother. Brother, welcome in. Welcome into the Highlight Factory. You're always welcome here, bro. You're always welcome in the 404 as long as you cheer us on. So DeRozan gets that little makeup call. Moge looks like he's going to pick up the foul. So it's a 4-point game, 38-32 or 38-42, 6:35 left here in this second quarter. Just don't choose the Knicks. Don't choose the Heat. Don't choose the Magic. Just stay away from those franchises. Lakers, you can choose the Lakers. Just don't listen to their fans. They're kind of crazy. Celtics, don't go to the Celtics. Spurs is always a good option. Houston, once KD leaves, I think it'll be back to normal. So DeRozan gets those to go. 44-38. It's back to a 6-point lead for the Kings. See if Atlanta can cut into that in this possession. Jalen operating against Achua. Left-handed lay, no problem. Probably could have got an and one there, honestly. So it's back to a 4-point game after Jalen's bucket. It's 11 points for Jalen, 5 of 9 from the field. Excuse me. It's Malik Monk operating. He gets that mid-range turnaround to go. It's 46-40. Nikhil operating the offense. He drives, gets it to Kispert. Kispert that was probably an and one as he gets hit at least twice. As Nikhil's guarding DeRozan now. Double team from Moge and Nikhil. As Achua tries to drive against Kispert. Kispert just stonewalls him. It's a 4-point game, 42-46. DeRozan gets it at the top of the three. Achua takes a couple steps in. Runner. Yeah, Devin Carter pushed Jalen in the back. That's going to be a loose ball foul. Hey, man, that's more than a lot of people. That is more than a lot of people. You watched 3 Atlanta games. That's 3 more than a lot of people can say they watched this year, I bet. So you pretty much a fan, man. You pretty much a fan like we are in the open gym. So you don't gotta fight it, bro. It's all right. Welcome to the Hawks. Caw. Good pass from Jalen to find Nikhil. Nikhil gonna get to the line. It's a good find though. Jalen gets it to Nikhil and let it go into the line. Nikhil is one of the best free throw shooters for the Hawks. So we'll see if he can knock these down, cut into this lead. Make it a one possession game. The animal, it's a hawk. It's Georgia has a lot of I believe it's like red-tailed hawks. They have a lot of birds of prey, falcons, hawks. Yeah, it's a hawk. The sound that everybody thinks a hawk makes is a little different, but I think we could credit Shaq for that. I think Shaq started the cacao, so Shaq really started it when Trey was here. We were cooking in that 2021 playoffs. As DeMar DeRozan gets another and one opportunity. So yeah, it's the Atlanta Hawks, and they got that bird call going. We do need to get that screech. Shaquille, yeah, Shaq, yo. Nikhil's lob to Landale doesn't quite go as smoothly, but Landale comes down with it. He gets it to go as 46-49. Nah, Shaq didn't play for Atlanta, but when Atlanta was doing good in the playoffs about 4 or 5 years ago, um, he kind of had that. I don't know. He just did it randomly. Nice in and out from CJ. Swing for Atlanta. Gets it to Jalen on the wing. Achua doesn't step up. Yeah, we got a loose ball foul. Boy, did Atlanta miss Jock Landale. Oh my God. But nah, Shaq just created the created the hype behind the cacao. He was an announcer by then. Playoffs start, I believe, in April 5th. Don't That's not concrete, but I believe they start around then. I think the play-in is the 4th or the 5th. Yup, yup. Is it Danny? I don't want to mispronounce your name, but yeah, you are correct. You are correct, Danny. Excuse me, my bad if I'm mispronouncing your name too. So Atlanta got 2.4 to shoot. Kings subbing in. Uh, they got a couple subs, and I don't know who came in for them. Nikhil left hand three. He gets it up with Malik Monk aggressive on that closeout. He's gonna have 3 free throws. Yep, it's the red-tailed hawks. Bro, we used to see so many at our old house. There was like 3 or 4 over there. They used to fly in the woods behind us. It's kind of crazy. This whole area, this southeastern region, kind of has a lot of those red-tailed hawks, falcons. It's actually really cool to see those birds of prey kind of fly around. We gotta pay more attention to the environment, dog. What's around us? There's a lot of cool shit everywhere. I forgot about Doug McDermott, bro. He is buried over there in Sacramento. So I guess they had to review that. Nikhil going to the line for 3 free throws has a chance to tie the game. It's 47-49 at the moment. Nikhil, like I said, one of the best free throw shooters for the Hawks. Good stuff. So we got 49, 49. So it's a tie game. Sacramento drives. Malik Monk just throws up the prayer, gets it to go. They take the lead back 51-49. Nikhil attacks, gets it to Jock Landale. Landale thought about that triple, gets it to Jalen. Jalen gets it to Jock. Jock just beautiful. Jalen picks up another dime. Jalen can be the youngest to, I don't even know the statistics, so I'm not even going to mention it. He's going to be the one of the youngest Hawk players to get to a certain amount of total numbers. So Nikhil, great stuff. He just takes the ball away from Sacramento there. He's operating the offense. He gets it to CJ. CJ gets a pick from Landale. Mogay receives the ball in the corner. CJ operating. Yeah, go ahead, go to work, CJ. Money. Yup. CJ McCollum. Mid range is money. I think Dylan Cardwell got away with a offensive foul there. As Malik Monk doesn't get the call. Jalen gets it to Nikhil. Nikhil sidestep triple. 4-3. Yes, sir. Let's go, Nikhil. Let's go. That's Nikhil. Puts it up and puts it in. No problem. And that is his first field goal of the game. So Nikhil getting it done. Nikhil, Jock, and Jalen all have 11 points. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. They're handling business. Nikhil's taking over for Jalen. I mean, excuse me, Dyson. And it's beautiful that Atlanta has Nikhil and Dyson Daniels. That is insane, bro. Green light. Yeah, you are right. You are right. Nikhil got that green light, boy. And he's earned it. He has definitely earned it. He has averaged his most points he's ever averaged was 9.9. This year he's averaging pretty much 21 points a game. So that is 11 points in uh from last year to this year, and that's impressive. That is crazy impressive. A lot of people cannot do that, and the players that do achieve that are very, very, very highly regarded in this league, in my opinion. So it's great that Atlanta has found that in the queue. It's really funny too. Like everybody's like, "Oh, they traded Trey, and now they're this, now they're that." Bro, this team was built for Trey Young. Like, I'm sure if Trey was here, he would be thriving. Say like if you if you replace Gabe Vincent with Trey, this team probably is at least a second round or Eastern Conference Final favorite, especially if you just plug in Trey and they have the same results. And that pass goes straight to Jalen as DeRozan just throws it right to Jalen, and Jalen finishes right over the Kings defense. It's now 58-51, Atlanta on a 14-2 run in the last 2.5 minutes to take this lead. Trey Young. Trey Young is Atlanta's previous point guard. He got traded to the Wizards. He was involved in the McCollum and Kispert package as Jalen Johnson gets it to Nikhil Alexander Walker for three. 61-51. That's 14 points for Nikhil after not having a field goal in that first quarter. Blow by Mo, and Kings can't get it. Let's go, Mo. Let's go. As Nikhil Alexander Walker. Yeah, we flying now. We active. We active. It's 63-51. Highlight Factory is back, y'all. We back. We back. Atlanta up 12 now. DeRozan trying to find that escape pass to Reynaud. Reynaud knocks down the triple. Jock Landale gets position against Daquan Plowden. He's going to get that up. And Plowden trying to explain to the rest that he got hit with that chicken wing, but that's not gonna go. So Jalen Johnson, second youngest player in franchise history with these numbers. If I can get him up here, Jalen has dished out his thousandth career assist. So he's the 15th player to have 1,000 assists, I believe. Like I said, he is up there as the youngest to do so. So he's the 15th player in franchise history, Jesus, franchise history with 3,500 points, 1,500 rebounds, and 1,000 assists or more. So great stuff from Jalen. He is the what, like I said, second youngest to do that in franchise history. So 1,000 career assists for Jalen. 64 to 54 as DeRozan gets the turnaround. Jalen can't quite come up with the rebound. CJ McCollum just picks that off. Good stuff. It's a 10-point game. Good moves by CJ in his bag. He gets it to Landale. Landale just gets it up. Can't get that first one. Can't clean it up either. So 30 seconds to go. It's 54-64. DeRozan just says, "Hey, relax, relax. I'm gonna get this shot." Welcome to the NBA. Yes, sir. Let's go. As Nikhil gathers that, and Leo's gonna get the last shot. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see some. Let's see some, man. Jalen operating gets it to CJ. CJ saves the day. Yes, sir. That buzzer beater. I'm weak. Buddy Hill's stupid, bro. Buddy Hill's so stupid. CJ McCollum getting sturdy on him. Let's go. Yeah, Atlanta's feeling it. Them boys are stupid. Them boys stupid. CJ got the bucket, hit the little shimmy on him. He now has 9 points. It's been a good game. Slow start for the Hawks. They only scored 27 in that first quarter, but they came out in that second quarter responding nicely. Dropped 39 points, held Sacramento to only 24. So it's been a interesting game. Shout out to Jock Landale, man. Atlanta definitely missed Jock Landale this last game. Oh my goodness. If Jock Landale was there last game for Atlanta, I think that's a totally different game. Especially Celtics were struggling. Um, Atlanta jumped out to that big lead, just couldn't hold on to it. Man, playoff time is gonna be interesting, man. I'll let y'all know that, man. I'll let y'all know that. Yeah, Dave, that's a reasonable take. Um, Now, what piece they're missing, that's debatable. Um, a lot of people would think Atlanta's missing a point guard that can score. A lot of people think they're missing a backup center or even a center that can start. In my opinion, I believe in OO, man. OO has definitely stepped up to the plate and earned the role he has kind of been given this year. With Chris Kristaps being out, he's kind of been donned the starters, and then Chris Kristaps kind of getting the boot. Yeah. So Onyeka is very. I think he's more than willing and more than capable of holding down that center spot. Honestly, it doesn't even really matter if they split the minutes, like 24 minutes, 24 minutes. I wouldn't even be mad, but Hawks could use a dominant rebounding defensive center. That obviously changes the game a little bit for the Hawks. Changes things for Dyson. Uh, Changes things for players who need who kind of benefit from a shooting center. So it'll be interesting to see where Atlanta goes. I'm gonna be real, man. Kristaps is probably the perfect archetype for Atlanta, though. Um, a shooting 7-footer who can play decent defense. Dog, that was the perfect archetype for Atlanta. So hopefully through the draft, yeah, not as dominant as Jokic because they have Jalen. Jalen is putting up Jokic numbers. Obviously not the same player, but Jalen is averaging Jokic numbers, point blank. Period. Can't you really can't debate me on that? Not saying you are, Dave, but just anybody who tries to debate us. Jalen's averaging Jokic numbers, bro. That's it. So you just need somebody that can fill a role. You don't need somebody that's a star. So you might could be able to get that through the draft. I'm gonna be honest with you. I believe in Asa Newell. If Asa Newell can develop on the defensive side, and shit, even Mo Gay, bro. If Mo Gay can get a consistent jumper, dog, Atlanta is honestly set. So it just depends on where Atlanta gets that missing piece from. Honestly, they could. Um, now Jalen is a power forward, or you could say he's a small forward. So he's gonna be considered a forward of 4 or 3 if you ever hear basketball terminology. Um, so yeah, he's gonna be a power forward or a small forward. Really, probably prominently a power forward. That's how Jalen is used. Um, but yeah, it's been great for Atlanta so far. But yeah, like you said, Dave, Robbie, how many do I think Nikhil is gonna get? I think Nikhil is gonna get maybe 24. He might go crazy. He only had 4 field goals in that first half, and he still had 14 points. uh, 4 field goals attempted. He had 2 makes, so Nikhil could be in for a pretty good game. He's kind of let the other guys eat so far. He's kind of been focused on defense, but Nikhil has 14 at the moment. I think Nikhil can finish with 25, 24, 25. He might even sprinkle a 30 ball in here right now, honestly. But we'll see how this the rest of the game goes. CJ is kind of starting to warm up. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Jock Lando's having a good game, 12 points. Mo kind of quiet, but 2 of 5. Kind of expected that. Not really a lot of room for Mo to eat necessarily. He did have a really good alley oop from Nikhil though. But Jalen getting to work though. He has 13 points, 6 of 11 from the field, just so super efficient. Kind of typical game from Jalen. He has 7 assists, 2 rebounds. Not the uh, usual rebounding game. Um, on Nikhil, yeah, he might honestly. You never know. He could kind of buy into that defensive role. No Dyson tonight, so Atlanta does need they do need a good point of attack defender. So he might focus on defense, kind of let that be the primary job, and then just kind of get points where he can on the other end. So yeah, Dave, take your time, bro. Watch a lot of videos. My suggestion to you would be find other creators like on YouTube that can kind of explain the game. I like watching the game theory with Sam Vecini. He kind of does a good job at just breaking down what a lot of the what's going on in the league. Um, Kind of probably want to stay away from player podcasts. Not really informative. They just really be telling stories on there. Um, but yeah, um, game theory is a good one. Jalen's gonna probably hit that pretty easily, over 23 and a half. Hopefully Nikhil gets 23 and like just has 10 assists, like 5 steals. Hopefully Rishabh can keep it going. I think he has double digits as well. So it's a good start for Atlanta. First quarter wasn't the greatest, but second quarter they bounced back, kind of got things under control, got that lead up to 12. Sacramento was kind of up there, but it never really felt serious. It definitely felt like Atlanta was going to come back and smack them for a little bit. So, but yeah, we are at halftime. Atlanta doing pretty well with no Dyson Onyeka or Kaminga. Precious Chua having a good game. He has 12 points, but that's really the only bright spot for Sacramento. Atlanta's definitely bumped up their shooting. They're now shooting 53% from the field, 33% from three, so it's a little bit better there. Um, Kept the turnovers down. They're now tied rebounding wise, 20-20. So it's doing pretty good, man. We're going pretty well. So I'm gonna use this time to use the restroom real quick, grab another water, and I'll be right back, y'all. Do I miss Dejounte Murray? Sometimes, sometimes I do. I can't lie to you, but he's moved on. He's I wouldn't say to bigger and better things, but he's moved on. But what this team is now, I'm gonna be real. I like this team too much. I like this team too much. So action is about to start off. Trey moving on. Um, I'm gonna be real. I miss Trey the most of any recent Hawk. But um, I think it had to be done. To be honest, it had to be done. It was just time. I think Trey was ready to move on. I think he was just over the BS and all the talk around. Can he get it done? Can you build a team around him? So I think Trey gets a fresh start. Uh, the Hawks get a fresh start. And I just don't, man. I didn't think Jalen was this great, man. I knew he was gonna be really good, but man, I did not think Jalen was gonna take over like this. So shout out to Jalen. He's kind of done his thing. Um, but Nikhil has stepped up. Dyson has stepped up. Um, Onyeka stepped up big time. I think a lot of factors played into the trade. I don't think it was just, oh, Jalen's really good. I think it was more so um, a lot of things came into play. A lot of things helped Atlanta get to where they are right now. Um, I think I think it was good for both parties, Trey and the Hawks. But you do have to you do got to say thank you to Trey if you're a Hawks fan, man. I think Trey begged for probably this type of team, and he just was not able to see it through. If this wasn't a contract year, I think things might be a little different. But Trey commanding the money that he does just wasn't going to work out with Atlanta in the future. So hopefully Trey's back in the A one day. Honestly, that's how I feel about that. I hope he's back. So hopefully it's not no burn bridges. Hopefully it's good on both sides. Mhm. Facts. You hit the nail on the head, Robbie. He gave his heart to the city, bro. Like not just the team. He gave his everything. So as a fan of the Hawks, like I just gotta say thank you, bro. I don't really got nothing to say about Trey. What he did do, what he didn't do. What he did do was really special, and it was really fun to watch. But I think, yeah, like we both have said, it's good to have that fresh start for Trey, fresh start for Atlanta. The improvements are just not out of nowhere because I think Nikhil was granted the opportunity he just wasn't able to have elsewhere in New Orleans or Minnesota or Utah. Thank God he didn't get stuck in Utah. Oh my God. So yeah, um, Nikhil's development, Dyson, his development, his game has been freed up coming to Atlanta. So the improvements are kind of hard work. It's not just like the front office doing work, putting good pieces around each other. You definitely got to give it up to the players for stepping up to the occasion. I think, and like players like CJ, players that have kind of come in midway through the season and really bought in to Coach Quinn and his system. Not really just saying like, oh well, I'm just at another meddling team, so let's just try to make the playoffs and be on our way. But he's really bought in and kind of leading the Hawks, and it's really great to see. This team seems to be gelling as well as McCollum gets to the basket, no problem. But they did go to the soccer game. I think that was in Boston yesterday, so it was cool to see the team kind of bond and whatnot. That team chemistry stuff is always probably that's probably my favorite aspect about sports. Like just building relationships with folks, and you get to be a team. Go after a goal. So that's probably my favorite thing about basketball is just being a part of a team and being organized and moving as one. As Jalen's three no good, McCollum's there to clean it up. Jalen gets it back. He gets it to Mo in the corner. Mo's operating against a mismatch. He gets it back to Jalen. Jalen tries again. His three's no good. Still 68 to 56. And that's honestly that's what I thought. Trey did a lot of that leadership, just bringing the team together, doing stuff. I think that's really important in team building. So hopefully Jalen kind of picks that up, kind of leads the way in that effort. As Devin Carter gets that three up, no good. And he gets it to Mo. Mo gets it to Nikhil. Nikhil brings it up for the Hawks. As Nikhil gets it up, gets it to go. It's 70 to 56. It's third quarter just started, so we'll see how it goes. Nikhil's up to 16. I know the chat has Nikhil under 23 and a half or 24 and a half, so we'll keep an eye on that. Can't lie, I'm not gonna wish an under on the Hawks, but I hope you get your money. That's what I'll say. So Reynaud gets that one to go. He's been pretty good, even though the Kings aren't that great. As McCollum cashes in a three, 73-58. Atlanta handling business, much like they should. Moge playing defense on DeRozan. DeRozan gets a step back, buries that, 60 to 73. McCollum step back, no good. Hawks try to. So we had a tumble on this baseline there. So yeah, kind of fumbles with it, and DeRozan tries to save it, throw it off. Moge doesn't quite get the job done. Stumbles over the cameraman. So it's a 13-point game. Atlanta up. Nikhil gets it to CJ. CJ operating against Devin Carter. Gets it back to Nikhil. Ooh, nice pass. Jalen gets it to go. Nikhil just dimed him. It's 75-60. 15 points for Jalen. He's now 7 to 14 from the field. Off that beautiful dish from Nikhil. DeRozan gets it to Malik Monk. Malik Monk just throws it right into Nikhil Alexander's face. 2K might be real sometimes. Jalen guards Achua. Achua just getting lucky. That floater is working for him. I wouldn't say lucky, but he just getting his shot to go. Jalen operating, gets it to Landale. A little two-man action between those two. Nikhil for three, no good. Good stuff, Nikhil. Free free safety, Nikhil gets the steal. CJ McCollum operating, getting shifty, gets it to Moge. Moge rises up for three. No problem. It's easy work. It is 78 to 62. Man, you are not lying, Robbie. Jalen's ability to play that point forward position is really special. I knew he could get assists. He was averaging these numbers, but it was only like 5 assists last year before he got hurt. So these double digit assist games are really, really, really special in my opinion. Jalen's ability to see the floor, and it's not just like these assists aren't just like basic assists. He is passing folks open too. So it's really great to see from Jalen. So that ball got stripped off Nikhil. DeRozan helped him up. Shout out to DeRozan. I would not be mad if Atlanta got DeRozan. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. If DeRozan wants out of there, I know if DeRozan want to play in California, but if he played for Atlanta, maybe that backup three. Oh my God, that'd be beautiful. And Malik Monk gets the roll. It's not a 12-point game. 78 to 66 as Atlanta operating on the offensive end now. Jalen attacks and presses Achua just gonna bump him. It's gonna be a foul on CJ on the floor there. Good stuff. Man, DeRozan is a hooper though. I think he's like fourth or fifth in leading active scorers in the league at the moment. So DeRozan been a hooper, bro. Been a hooper. So yeah, I was kind of hoping he would fall Atlanta's way in free agency last year. I didn't know what was gonna happen. Kind of before the Nikhil move um, or the Kristaps move. Honestly, bro, that was probably my favorite move this season. Getting Kristaps up out of here. Um, he was just not performing at all. So Atlanta had to find him another home. So that Kaminga trade, that Kaminga trade for Kristaps probably was my favorite move of the year, including the offseason. I just didn't really get the Kristaps trade when it first happened. I was excited for it. I can't lie to you. Definitely was expecting some good things from Trey and the Kristaps led Hawks, but we are here now. So Atlanta taking care of business. It's a 12-point game, 78-66. Jalen's doing Jalen things. He has almost a double double. He has 15.7 assists. Everybody else kind of slowly but surely getting things done. Nikhil has 16. He's kind of have a slow game. First quarter didn't score at all from the field. Had his first field goal there in that second quarter. He's sitting at 3 of 6 from the field, but he has 16 points though. So Nikhil playing fine. McCollum having he had a slow start. Like I said, if he starts slow, he's gonna pick it up and get to it. He has 14 points, 6 of 12 from the field. Moge filling in nicely. No Onyeka tonight. No Dyson. So Atlanta missing two starters and a main rotation guy with Jonathan Kaminga. He's out with injury management. So I'm sure he'll be back for the Boston game. Atlanta has a couple of days until then. They are back at the crib too. So they played Boston in TD Garden, and now they'll play them back at the crib. So Atlanta takes on Boston this next matchup. So hopefully they'll get a day or two of practice. Hey, as the broadcast shows Mo and Nikhil's. Ooh, it's been a clinic tonight for Atlanta passing the ball, which it's kind of typical. Atlanta is the number one team coming into this game in assists per game with about 31, 32 assists per game, per contest. So most assists in the game actually came against the Sacramento Kings. The first time they matched up, Atlanta dropped 42 assists. They tonight have 22 assists on 30 field goals made. So they've had almost 40 assists three other times in that Sacramento game. So we might, yeah, facts, good ball movement. Shout out to Jalen, Nikhil. Dyson has been really impactful in that area too. He's averaging a career high in assists per game, which I believe is 6. Yeah, Kings are not good. Even though they have good players, just roster is not good. I'm sure Doug Christie's gonna be not around for too much longer. I'm sure he's a good guy, but it's a bad situation. Coaches are typically the first to be relieved of their duties. So, yeah, if you're a Sacramento fan, I feel for you. I'm sorry. You can always come over to the Hawks. Just keep it friendly. So both teams shooting over 50% from the field as Achua gets that to go. Achua's been having a good game. He has 16 points, but if that's who's going to lead the way, then I think Atlanta should be all right. So Atlanta up by 10 now. Kind of that losing that lead. He lines up that triple. Jalen in and out. Landell's there to clean it up. He can't get it to go, but it's a late foul call on. It's going to be Chua or Devin Carter. So Landell's about to go to the line. So it's an 11-point game. Everybody is getting their Magic City hoodies, man. Everybody got them. Everybody got them. They're getting them out, man. They're getting them out. Magic City got to represent 79-68. Atlanta up by 11. A little under 5.5 minutes as DeRozan just gets that one to go through Mogay. It's now a single-digit game, 9-point lead for Atlanta. As Nikhil gets it to Jalen. Jalen gets it right back to Nikhil. Nikhil operating, falling away, can't get that one to go. But shout out to Jock Landale. He gets it, saves it, and one. As Jock Landale is saving the game for the Hawks. It's an 81-70 point game. Landale now has 15. He's going to the line. He now has a double-double. He has 15 and 10. So like I said, Landale was a huge missing piece last game against Boston. He was out with that shoulder impingement. So he records his 15th career double-double as he now has 15 and 10, or excuse me, 16 and 10 with a blocked to go along with that. As Landale tries to box out Rayno, Jalen's going to get caught on a foul on Rayno's cleanup attempt. So it's back to 12. I think Koloko is going to be the first, second sub in. No Onyeka, oh man, it's going to be Ricochet. As Ricochet is going to check back in for the Hawks. But yeah, it's been what you expected so far. As Ricochet checks in for Mohamed Gay. Been a good game from Gay so far. So Koloko checks in for Jock Landale. Dang, I forgot they got some bonus. King shut everybody down. So 72-82 is a 10-point game. Atlanta still holding on, which, business as usual. Jalen step through. Ooh, in and out. Man, you can't get it to fall. That's how the Boston game was going last night. Every shot Atlanta put up around the rim was going in and out. As DeRozan decided to attack Ricochet. Good double by Koloko and Ricochet. Atlanta flying around trying to recover. Koloko, good contest at the rim on Clifford's layup. Ooh. Jalen almost threw that lob to Ricochet, but Kings collapsed on that. Got it to Koloko. Koloko gets swatted by Clifford trying to recover. So 4:18 left in the third. We'll see how the rest of this third quarter goes. It's been pretty much all Atlanta. Gabe Vincent gets it to Jalen, and it's going to be a foul as Daquan Plowden cannot quite guard Jalen there. So it should be close to the bonus. Might be 2 free throws coming up here shortly. But step back for Nikhil. Mid-range is money. It's 84-80 or 84-72 now. Nikhil now has 18. He's inching closer to that 24 mark. Daquan Plowden gets the 3 up. He can't get it to go. It's in and out for our old buddy. Facts. You might have to go over on Nikhil's numbers now. Nikhil is too good for those unders, unfortunately. You are right. Especially if his unders are around 20, then yeah, I'd say just go over. Killian Hayes thought about it. Gets it up, cannot get it to go though. Jalen trying to fight for that board, does just that. He comes away with it. He is operating now. looking for options. He gets it to Ricochet. Ricochet going back to get that action with Jalen as Jalen finds the slip. That looks like Ricochet's favorite play. Get it to Jalen, set a little ghost screen, slip pretty easily, and Jalen's gonna find you. So great stuff for Atlanta as Ricochet is going to the line for the Hawks. Misses that first one, leaves it a little short. So yeah, it was just an overall ugly game from everybody last night in Boston. If you weren't named Jalen Johnson, Nikhil had a pretty good one as well, but yeah, overall just not that great. But Robbie, your prayers have been answered. Nikhil hits the bench, and Corey Kispert checks in for the Hawks. As Corey just winds up with the steal, tries to save it, gives it right back to the Kings, and Killian Hayes for three, no good. He is with us. Everybody on the Kings is with us, so shot clock is stuck. Kispert's drive, a little strong on the push shot. Can't get that one to go, so it's still a 13-point lead, 85-72 as Kings drive. They get that and one to go. Yeah, they did not play that well, and they still won. So I think you could probably say Atlanta lost that game more so than Boston won it. Atlanta just could not get anything to go there in that second half. Even though Boston was playing pretty good defense, yeah, it was a tough night for the Hawks in that second half. First quarter started off beautifully. They jumped out to that big one. Hey Robbie, I appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you, homie. I appreciate you. But yeah, yeah, I think Boston was fortunate. I'll say that they were fortunate, bro. And when it came down to it, bro, they were playing 5-on-8. Tony Brothers and company just they bailed the Celtics out. Atlanta was on the comeback, and then Tony Brothers decides to let his mustache blow the whistle and give Boston a 5-point swing. It was disgusting work. So we're not even gonna worry about it, man. We're not gonna sweat it. We got a rematch against Boston here in the next couple of days. So we're gonna see how that goes. We're gonna see how that goes. But yeah, man, shout out to the Hawks, bro. They got the Magic City hoodie shipped out. I was a little fearful that they were gonna backtrack and not get them out because the league wants to play party pooper, but they can't stop the Magic in the city. Honestly, it's been beautiful to see. Atlanta's been rolling these last couple weeks. If they can continue this game, handle business like everybody expects them to, there'll be another game ahead for the division. Who is performing at halftime? Who is this? Nah, for real. Oh my god. Um, and hey, look, I'm gonna tell everybody now. I'm sure y'all are familiar. Um, hey, I'm gonna let y'all know. Corey Kispert is getting fried if he is in the game in the playoffs. Cause oh my god, every time Corey Kispert is in the game, it's barbecue chicken for the other team. So we'll see how Quinn handles those rotations. But Benny Rowe, you right. Um, Quinn loves those offensive first rotations where it's Kispert, McCollum, and Landale. And oh my God, bro, they cannot, they cannot last. And for the game against Boston, they didn't have Landale, so offensive rebounding was just not that great. Rebounding in general was tough with no Onyeka out there. It got brutal. When Onyeka was on the bench, it was So Landell proves to be an important piece. I wish Coloco was a little better though. I think he could play. He could fill in that third center. So maybe if Atlanta can, um, Ricochet try to tip it out, doesn't quite go Hawks' way. As Plowden gets that three up, can't get it to go, and Ricochet fights Caldwell for that, and it's gonna go back to Sacramento. But yeah, Atlanta's winners of 14 of their last 16. They play the Knicks on the 6th of April. That is. I hope David Engel pulls up, that Knicks fan. It's Caldwell just throws that motherfucker up. He really just threw that bitch up. So Kings are getting to the board, and that is killing Atlanta. Finally, Gabe Vincent corrals the board. So last minute and some change has been all Sacramento. Coloco gets the ball from Gabe. Gabe gets it to McCollum. McCollum operating now. Midi for McCollum is money. It's money. It's 87-75. A little under a minute and a half to go in this third quarter. McCollum has 16, 7 of 13. He started the game off slow, but he has got his rhythm. Jock Landale, bro. They on my jock. Yup. Young Jock back at it. Yeah, man, he's having himself a game. Kispert can't get that one to go. He is he is instrumental. Atlanta was missing him the last game against Boston and could not get an offensive board to save their life. So now that he's back, hopefully Atlanta's using this game as a rest game. No Kuminga, no Dyson, no Onyeka. So hopefully the next matchup, which is the next game for the Hawks against Boston, they'll be back. But Hawks handling business. A little close for comfort though. 10-point game against the Kings, but I'm gonna trust and believe. I'm gonna trust and believe. So almost 30 seconds left in this third quarter, and we'll see how Atlanta operates. Probably gonna be a lot of McCollum saucing up Daquan Plowden. So he steps back for three, no good. So Killian Hayes brings it up. Ooh, Daquan Jeffries just rises up to the top floor and throws it down. It's 15 seconds to go. So it's it's now an 8-point game as Killian Hayes is a little too aggressive there, trying to lock up C.J. McCollum as the third quarter winds down, and C.J. is probably going to go to the line as Atlanta is in the bonus after that foul. Hey man, Daquan Jeffries got up and threw it down. That was a crazy highlight. So CJ misses that first free throw. Oh my God, you telling me he's gonna miss both of them? CJ, don't do it to me high. He made one of them. So Nikhil checks back in the game. Kispert is in for the are out for the Hawks. So a little defense for offense as Ricochet checks out. So it's a 9-point game. Killian Hayes 4-3. Oh my God. That lefty buzzer beater from Killian Hayes make it a 6-point game. So it's still a game. It is still a game. It's now a 6-point game. Atlanta led as much as 16. I used to go to school with Joe Johnson, son. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, so Joe, was it in the area like Atlanta?
How many more wins? A1. I think Atlanta can get 5 wins to finish out the year. That would mean the last 7 games. I think they have 7 games left. The last 7 games they would go 5-2. Yeah, I think Atlanta can go 5-2. They'll have a pretty. It's gonna be a tough schedule, but honestly, they could go 7-0. So it could be 7 more wins. It could be 5 more wins. It could be 3 more wins. But nothing's for certain. But yeah, isn't that where Joe Johnson from? Little Rock. Makes sense. So the Hawks back at the crib. They do have only, I guess, this is a part of the final 4 more home games of the season. But Atlanta coming down to the end of the season, closing it out pretty well though. I can't lie. It's really a beautiful thing to see that Atlanta's turning up at the end of the season, clicking at the right time and making things happen and kind of proving everybody wrong. And everybody's kind of expecting Atlanta to be Atlanta, kind of sitting at mid range. But hey, bro, I think the South got something to say. It's Jalen's leading the way for the Atlanta Hawks. To have another double double. Jock Landale is this is a it's a Landale game. It's another one. He had his breakout game, his first game with the Hawks. He dropped 26 points in his debut, so can't really top that. 26 points in the debut is pretty nice, pretty impressive. But I think Kaminga came through, followed it up with like what 25-point performance. So Ricochet back out there for the Hawks. It's gonna be Gabe, Kispert, Ricochet, McCullum, and Moge. Big Lando fan. Hey, I believe that. I believe that. And Moge gets the triple to go. It's 91 to 82. Kind of adds to the lead. It's green bean time. As Kings swinging around, Neat Clifford gets the 3 up, can't get it to go. Moge's there to collect that board. So Atlanta gets it up. McCullum is operating against Daquan Plowden. Gets that midi step back to fall. No problem. 93-82. 93 to 82. 11 minutes to go. Atlanta needs to close out. I don't know the Charlotte Philly game, but I'm sure we'll get an update here on the scorecard shortly. So yeah, Hawks play Celtics on Tuesday. That's what it is. Tuesday. As Daquan Jeffries gets it to go. Buddy Hill talking shit. I guarantee it. Charlotte lost. That is all right because I want the Charlotte hype to die. But Corey Kispert from range, in and out. All those options got taken from Corey Kispert. He picked up his dribble. Philly won. Yeah, that's not the greatest result for the Hawks, but Atlanta don't really got to worry about that. Ooh, Ricochet almost got the and one. But yeah, we needed Charlotte to help us out in the standings race. So if Atlanta takes care of business here, shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, I'm honestly kind of tired of Charlotte getting all the love. I'm not even gonna lie. I know it's a lot of love to be spread around the NBA, but they're the same division as Atlanta. And hey, did they lose to at least PG? I don't know if Embiid was out there, but Ricochet knocks down that first free throw. But yeah, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, bro. This is a little bit of an admission about myself. I am a hater. I'm not even gonna lie. There's certain things that I condone hating on. Um, and Charlotte is one of those things. Embiid cooked. Good for him. Good for him. I'm glad he cooked Bridges and them. Yeah, I'm all right with being a hater sometimes if it's you keep it respectful. But yeah, I do not like Charlotte. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. All the praise that they get, mm, it don't sit right with me. It don't sit right with me. Atlanta has been a playing team for forever. I know Charlotte went on they little run, but they're still in the playing, bro. I'm not trying to hear that shit. You know how many times people have told me that Atlanta isn't taken serious because they're a playing team. So whatever somebody got to say about how they think Charlotte's gonna sneak one in the first round and all that shit, I'm gonna wait till we see it. Cause yeah, I'm gonna wait till we see it. They met a real one today, and they got fried. So hey, there's no beef. If you like Charlotte and Gabe Vincent gets to go, there's no problem if you like Charlotte. Uh, One, I just hate Miles Bridges. I can't lie. Two, I hate Miles Bridges. That's really it. I hate Miles Bridges. If they didn't have Miles Bridges, I think I'd probably be an advocate for Charlotte. But yeah, I can't condone them. I can't support them. But everything else is cool. Lamelo need to drive better, but like I said, I'm a hater, bro. I can't be taken seriously. I'm a hater. I'm always gonna get them shots sent off. But Atlanta, his lead is creeping away as that was a quick break. So Caldwell getting back to it. I'm not sure if Hawks plays Charlotte again. They might play him one more time. I'm not quite sure though if that season series is over with or not. But y'all might check that out for us. See if Atlanta's gonna play Charlotte again. If they do, it should be a good game. Charlotte has played Atlanta really well. So the Kings now are actually gonna call a timeout. There's a little pump fake on a commercial break. So it's a 6 point game, man. It's really anybody's game at this moment. It's not really where you want it to be if you're a Hawks fan. But I honestly don't know how the Sacramento Kings are in this game right now. Um, there's like 5, 6 people in double digits for Atlanta, and somehow it's still a 6 point game. It's a two possession game. You can't take any team, like you can't take any game off. Every team low key kind of wants to win. I mean, as bad as the year has gone for the Kings, I'm sure everybody who is out there playing does not want to just go out there and lose. So, um, check the games out that have happened today already. So like everybody said, Philly beat the Hornets. Pistons beat the Timberwolves. I don't think the Timberwolves have an ant. American Ricochet carrying the Volunteers to the Elite Eight. Shout out to American Ricochet. Dave, you probably talking about Colin Knipple. He is really good. He is really, really good. That white boy can shoot, boy. He can shoot the leather off the ball. So shout out to Colin Knipple, even though he is on Charlotte. He's having a good year, so I can't hate on him. Probably probably took everybody by surprise because everybody thought Coop was gonna be the most dominant player off that Duke team, off rip. But not the case, man. Not the case, as Conker Nipples seems to have something to say about that. The Bulls are beating. I mean, that really don't have anything. That is the tank off, the way offs, as Josiah Johnson would say. Spurs handle the Bucks. That helps Atlanta um, with their pick, as Milwaukee is eliminated from the playoffs. Playoffs are pretty much set. At the 10 teams for each conference or have their spot locked. It's just really where everybody's gonna fall. So if Atlanta takes care of business, they will jump ahead of Toronto in the standing race. They will regain that 5 spot. But if they lose, they'll probably drop to seventh. So Atlanta cannot afford to lose this game. They cannot afford to lose this game. Philly's right there too with Embiid and PG coming back at the right time. They're kind of gaining traction, so Atlanta has to be careful. They cannot afford to drop games. They do have a pretty tough schedule coming up, but Cleveland has one of the easier schedules in the East. A lot of the other teams have pretty tough tasks ahead of themselves. So Sacramento gets that board. It's gonna be a close game as Caldwell gets a pretty easy look, misses that though. Gets it to Neek Clifford. Neek sidesteps. Killian Hayes saving the day for the Kings. Hits that triple as Jalen brings it up for Atlanta. So they do have to make some things happen. They got to play a lot better on defense as they're running that little Spain stack action. It's going to be a jump ball with, I believe, Killian Hayes and Jalen Johnson there. So Moge checks back in for the Hawks. It's going to be a jump ball. Yikes, bro. So Nikhil operating. He turns it over. Don't quite know how that's a loose ball foul on Nikhil. So Dylan Cardwell is going to be the one to draw it. A three by Daquan Plowden is good. That's tough. It's a tie game. No timeout for Atlanta. You don't really need to hit the panic button at all. All right, let's see if Atlanta can do something. So blocked by the Kings. They're coming back with it. Plowden turns it over. That's too many steps. That is too many steps. Plowden still with us. So tie game. Atlanta bringing it up. No need to hit the panic button though. It's a tie game with the Sacramento Kings. It's crazy. So Daquan Plowden picks up foul number 4. I know Dave. Well, I don't know what's going on. Jalen spins. He gets that spin post shot to go. It's 99-97. Oh, now it wants to mess up. This is going to be Atlanta ball. Baseline out of bounds as the Kings can't get that one to go. Yeah, like I said, no need to hit the panic button. Just like Nikhil said, everybody just calm down. Everybody just calm down. Jalen sizes up that 3. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jalen doing what he does best, knocking that down his back to a 6 point, or excuse me, 5 point lead. As Jalen now has 20 points, he has 4 rebounds, 7 assists to go along with the 20 piece. As Neat Clifford gets the shot up, Mo gets it back to Jalen. Jalen gets a screen from Mo Gay. He's operating against Dylan Cardwell now. Gets it to Nikhil. Nikhil sidestep. 4-3. We back, man. What Nikhil say? Just calm, 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 calm. Exactly, man. Exactly, Dave. Another one, and another one, and another one. Great stuff, Nikhil. Perfect. That's Nikhil. Sitting at 21. Robbie. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Robbie. He getting up there, man. 21 from Nikhil. Only 5 of 9 from the field. Still has 21 points. Shout out to Nikhil, man. Shout out to Nikhil. Has another 20-point game. I believe he had maybe 10 20-point games coming into this year, and he has surpassed that number by a wide margin. So Nikhil's improvement this year probably, if Nikhil doesn't win Most Improved Player, then I don't know what we talking about, honestly. Like, that should be back to back Most Improved Players awards for the Atlanta Hawks, as Dyson got it last year, and it should be coming to Nikhil Alexander Walker. That he's almost averaging 11 more points than last year. Um, Career highs in total points, rebounds, assists, 3 point field goals made. It's been a quite a year for Nikhil Alexander Walker, and I will say this again: Nikhil played his basketball in Chattanooga, Tennessee. He is a Chattanooga hoop legend. I will say that we do claim Nikhil. Man, facts. Nikhil is tough, bro. I didn't really understand how good of a player Nikhil Alexander was. I think he didn't get these opportunities anywhere he was. Minnesota, I don't believe they believed in him like this. New Orleans for sure not, and Utah for sure not. He didn't even get a good run out there, even though he was out there with Quinn Snyder to start his career. But yeah, Nikhil just hasn't got these opportunities, and I love that Atlanta is the place that he's getting these opportunities. Right down the street from Chattanooga as well. It's honestly it was written. It was written, to be honest. Um, it's only right that Nikhil is, you know, an hour and some change away from where he played high school basketball. So it's, I really hope one day. I think Hamilton Heights is still around, Chattanooga. I really hope one day him and Shay get their jersey retired. That'd be dope for them, and it would it would be cool for Chattanooga if they could come back to chat. Maybe get their jersey retired at the same time. Um, Maybe when OKC comes to town. But it would be cool if Hamilton Heights did that. Maybe we got to pressure on some type of way. But yeah, those two are legends, man, in the Chattanooga hoop scene. Even though a lot of people don't understand or realize that they played their high school basketball in America for a majority of their time. So thankfully, Atlanta is kind of separating from the Kings here, as Bob Rathbun, the legend, mentions. It's 105.97. Yeah, they need to go ahead and retire him for 3. I'm sorry, Robbie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. He's right there, bro. It's 24 points. A turnover is when they give the ball away. So, like, if the Kings give the ball to the Hawks, or the Hawks give the ball away to the Kings, that would be considered a turnover. And one! And one! Is 110.99 as Nikhil, I'm sorry, Robbie, has his 26 point as he gets that and one field goal to go. No problem. Lay you. Lay you. No problem. This Daquan Plowden just was out of position. He thought that chicken wing was gonna help him. Sorry, brother. Sorry, brother. As Nikhil knocks down that free throw to give himself 27 points on, I believe, only 10 field goals. Nikhil has 27, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. Needs 15 more threes for the franchise record. I know, Robbie. I apologize, man. My only betting advice for you is always bet the over for Atlanta. If you see any Atlanta players, bro, for the open gym sake, just go ahead and hit that over, bro. So I can really root for you. I really gotta cheer you on. Jalen's gonna get you that. I don't know if you got that flex play on that parlay, but Jalen tries to drive it, no foul call. It just winds up being a turnover for Jalen Johnson. He has 20 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds. Like I said, Nikhil, 7 of 11, always open, brother. He has 27 points. That little push shot from Ray Noah is good to make it a 101-111 game. Atlanta up by 10, 4.5 minutes to go. Y'all think the Kings gonna try to get their dub, or you think they gonna let the tank commence? Just let it go. We'll see what they do. Nikhil Alexander Walker can't get that three to go, but Landale gathers it, gets it to Jalen for three. Hopefully you had that flex play, Robbie. Jalen knocks that three home. It's 23 points from Jalen. He's 3 of 10 from three. So three ball hasn't been too friendly for Jalen, but DeMar DeRozan gets it to go. I remember when everybody said DeMar DeRozan don't shoot threes or can't shoot threes. That was crazy. Just because he didn't shoot 5, 6 threes a game. That was a crazy time. That was when everybody saying the mid range is dead. I don't know what they talking about, honestly. Beautiful find from Jalen to Jock in the corner for three. Yes, sir. I think you could probably call that one a dagger. Good swipe as Nikhil blocks that pass. And Kings aren't allowed to get that easy one. But yeah, I think that's what we call a dagger, folks. As Landale knocks home that triple. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Jalen now 23, 5 and 8. Landale 19, 11 and 4. Nikhil 27, 4 and 7. It's been great stuff. The Hawks definitely missed Jock Landale. They definitely missed him. In this game, he's making up for it. As DeMar DeRozan gets that corner three to go, it is 106 to 117. Atlanta is living. Yeah, mid range is never gonna die, man. Robbie, you said it the best. Mid range is never gonna die. Don't let anybody fool you. That I was kind of worried. Donovan Mitchell kind of gave an interview about Quinn Snyder, or it wasn't Donovan Mitchell. Excuse me. It was damn, who was it? I think it was Emmanuel Mudiay. He was sitting in a podcast talking about Quinn Snyder does not like the mid range. So I think Quinn really took that out of Trey's game, kind of cut that shot out, but hasn't really cut that shot out of anybody else's repertoire. As Jock Landale can't get that to go, Mo tries to clean it up, and Monk saves it. Yeah. So it's an 11-point game. I might have been a little too early on that dagger call. As Daquan Plowden gets that three up, gets it to go, and it's gonna be a timeout for Atlanta. It is a 8-point game now, 2:26 to go. Did I jinx Atlanta? I don't think I did. I don't got that much power. So, like I said, it's an 8-point game. I am disappointed though. I am disappointed. I am disappointed. One reason, because Asa Newell, man, I really wanted to see Asa Newell play. I think it's unfortunate Asa hasn't gotten too many opportunities with the big league squad, but I think his time will come. So Nikhil never had more than 10 points with over or 10 games with over 20 points in his career. He has 42 points with 20 or more this season. If that's not the most improved player, Literally, Nikhil has more 20-point games with the Hawks than he has had in his entire career. Bro, Rusty is cool as hell, man. I don't get anybody who hate Russ. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I didn't necessarily meet Russ. He dapped me up, and that was a dream as a kid. He came out of the tunnel. It wasn't no like just run by. He came out of the tunnel. Not just he was looking for his family, but still it was cool as hell to dap up Russ. For Russ to say what's up. Not only say what's up, just have a little conversation. I always have respect for Russ. I don't get the disrespect. Rusty always been cool, so Atlanta gonna play a little veteran game here, kind of wind the clocks down as CJ drives against DeRozan. He finds Jalen. Jalen's gonna look for the dagger. He gets it back to CJ. CJ puts it up for three. That's a great shot by CJ. And green light, green bean, skibbity pep pep. Jock Landale fighting for position against Reno. He's adamant that he didn't foul him there, so Atlanta probably not gonna use their challenge. But it's an 11-point game. Love to see the fight. So Atlanta's more than likely gonna go to 42 and 33. Um, Best season since what 2021 record wise. So Reno misses that. The Hawks are in line for some chicken if Reno gets this one. So Reno cannot please the Atlanta home crowd and denies their chance for some free Chick-fil-A chicken. They can't get it tomorrow though. I don't know what they were cheering for. They were going to have to wait till Monday anyway. Good find by CJ to get it to Jalen. Jalen finds Nikhil in the corner. Nikhil can't quite get that one to go. Jock Landale kind of poked that one away. Atlanta had two players there. Daquan plotting in the corner. They swing it around. Jeffries misses that layup. Rayno can't get it to go. Malik Monk for three. No. Atlanta fighting for it. Kings get it back. Kings have 45 seconds to make something happen down by 10. Think it's game time. Atlanta should move to 42 and 33, and Mo Gay is called for a foul. The last 37 seconds. I guess you love to see it. Yeah, this is definitely a better record than last year. Um, it's been a better record for since the last couple years. It's been the best record in years, honestly, since 2021. It's the best Atlanta will finish. We still got some games to go too. Atlanta should move to 42 and 33 after this game, unless a miracle happens, as Reno is at the line. So Jock Landale brings down his 13th board of the night. Nikhil gets the pass from CJ. Jalen from the corner to that is our dagger. That is our dagger. It is now a 12-point game as Malik Monk gets it to go, or not gets it to go, but you know what I'm trying to say. That's game. 13 seconds. It's wraps. Atlanta takes the dub. Wasn't as 500th win for Coach Quinn. Jalen gets his career assist number 1,000. Onyeka had his career 4,000 point last game. So a lot of achievements for Atlanta. 12 straight at the crib. Hey, Dave, like I said, caw, caw. Welcome to the family, bro. Welcome to the nest, bro. Welcome to the nest, man. You're always Hawks fans, new Hawks fans, always welcome, man. Always welcome. Dave, might be a good luck charm. So Atlanta takes the dub. They play Tuesday. They play Tuesday against the. They play Tuesday against the Celtics. We get a rematch. Hopefully, Atlanta's a little has a health on their side. So Atlanta's gonna be taking on the Boston Celtics on Tuesday. Make sure to tap in, man. It's gonna be a great end of the year. So it's gonna be a great end of the year for Atlanta. It's shaping up to be a good race for the playoffs. So if y'all want to tap in the rest of the year, make sure to follow, subscribe, like. Um, hey Dave, I appreciate it. Don't forget to if you want to make sure you are here for the Hawks games, just set those notifications. There's a little bell on either page, Twitch, YouTube, so make sure you get your notifications set. Cause we'll be here, man. We'll be here the rest of the year for the Hawks. So if you want to tune in, hey, already Dave. If everybody want to be here, just follow Dave. Hey, let's soar, baby. Caw-caw. We gotta let that be the sign off. Everybody in the chat, as soon as you sign off, just hit that caw. Hold on, I'll show y'all how to spell it. But yeah, there's gonna be the open gym sign off for everybody. That's good, man. That's good. That's good, Dave. That's good. That's good, man. We gonna get to it, man. We gonna get these cacaws right. So Atlanta gets the dub, 12th in a row at the crib. They only got 3 more at the crib, y'all. So make sure y'all tune in for these ones. But I appreciate everybody. Ben Symptoms, Dave, Robbie, Benny, Rowe, everybody that tuned in. I appreciate y'all. Even David Engel, the Knicks fan, tapped in. So we'll have the Knicks coming up. I appreciate everybody. Hey, Robbie, make sure you hit that over next time, my boy. We'll get that happening for you. But shout out to the Hawks. We will be back Tuesday. We'll be back gaming too as well. So if y'all want to tap in, I'll be here. I appreciate everybody tuning in for this game. Y'all have a great rest of y'all weekend. Make sure to be safe, and I'll see y'all Tuesday. And if not, then sometime in between. So I appreciate everybody. Y'all have a great night, and I'll see y'all later.